It's a good thing, in my opinion, that whether you go to school for chemistry, whether you just want knowledge about chemistry, which is a good thing. I believe that's a beautiful thing to want some knowledge. Uh, it's good. It's good to be able to understand the symbols. If you're beginning to want to learn chemistry, it's good to understand the periodic table of elements. The periodic table of elements contains symbols, chemical symbols. They contain atomic numbers, mass. They contain a lot of things that help you understand chemistry. But however, if you're beginning, and let's say you haven't begun to want to study chemistry, but you're interested in understanding what chemistry is. The first thing you should do is to learn how to read chemistry or a formula or do anything to do with chemistry. Is to understand the chemical symbol of of a chemical element. All around us, we are flooded with chemical symbols. All around us, in brand names and fashion just all around us. Signs around us, all around us. You go to a store, a convenience store. You go to a supermarket, you walk around a city and look at the signs, and everything almost is written in a chemical symbol, or maybe a one symbol in many. For example, you have symbols in many ways. For example, let me give you this. When you go to a market, you're going to see cereal. It could be a breakfast cereal. It could be just cereal for the day. And you get the brand name Kashi. Kashi. Now, Kashi is made, all these letters make up chemical symbols. And these chemical symbols will help you understand chemistry way before you take a class. Way before. You can study this when you go shopping. You don't have to be a chemist or a druggist, or you don't have to go to college, or which I hope you do go. It's good to have an education. I recommend college. But you could be a beginner. You could be somebody in the street who knows nothing about chemistry, but sees the sign, or goes to a market and sees the cereal box that has the letter or the words Kashi in it. See the cereal Kashi? Now, let's say you go to a supermarket and you're looking for a cereal, and you see the word Kashi. You can point to every letter and see if you remember the chemical symbols of each of those letters or letters. Now, I wrote it down ahead of time. Let me see if I can show it to you. You got Kashi, capital Kashi. Please forgive my writing. I write sloppy. Now, on the periodic table of elements, when you have a chemical symbols, there's a rule, a law to how it is put down. If you have one letter, like the K is for potassium. Capital Potassium. If you have one letter that represents a chemical element, it's a capitalized letter. If you have two letters, like you have capital A and the S, the first letter is capitalized and the second one is a small case letter. As you can see right here, you got the capital K for potassium, but here you have two letters to represent a chemical symbol. So what do? You have to take the first letter, like the A, the capital A, and then take the small s and put next to each other. Okay? And you have capital A and a small s, and that's for arsenic. So you go to your periodic table, and you see that the capital A and the small s stands for the element's name of arsenic, arsenic, capital A R S E N I C. Okay? Now we have H, capital H, because it's like the potassium, it has only one letter, so it's capitalized, and that is for hydrogen. Okay, that's a chemical symbol for hydrogen, which is capital HYDROGEN. Then we got capital I, because as you can see here, hydrogen is capital H, and we have a small I. But to put it in the periodic table of in chemistry, in the periodic table of elements, it's got to be capitalized I. Okay, so capital I is for iodine. Okay, and here you have it. You got Kashi, written normally on the box of cereal. Kashi. Kashi. How is, let me correct this here. This got to be a capital I, and you write it Kashi for the right way for chemical symbols. As you see here, the K is capitalized, the A on the box is capitalized, the S is a small s for arsenic, capital AS for arsenic. You got to capitalize the H for hydrogen, and the little and small case I because of capital I for iodine. You see here? Now, if you rewrite it the right way, you got it right here. Capital K, capital A, small s, capital H, and a capital I. And those are chemical symbols. See here? Chemical symbols for the element's name. Okay? Then at the bottom, if you want to, you got the atomic number at the bottom. Okay, potassium has the atomic number of 19. Arsenic has an atomic number of 33. Hydrogen has an atomic number of 1, and capital I, which is iodine, has the atomic number of 53. Atomic number is seen. We have an element. You also see an atomic number. Atomic number is the amount of protons, which is our positively charged particles in the center of the atom. I made a video. Go try a video and you'll see it. Go to my Wires Out too and look for the video I made yesterday on atomic numbers, and you'll see more about what that is. It's very important to know an atomic number. Now, if you go to a periodic table, a periodic table of elements. Here you go. See? The periodic table of elements. You get to see a table. And on a table, let me see if I can put it down here a little bit more. Let's see if I can show you here. On that table, you see the H, capital H, which is hydrogen. That's the chemical symbol for the element's name of hydrogen. And you see a 1. The number 1 on top of the H, the capital H, that's the atomic number. You see here, you got the capital L and a small I. Now you notice that when the chemical symbol has one letter, it's capitalized, and when it has two letters, the first letter, the Li, the L is capitalized, but the second letter, which is I, is a small case I. That's how it's written. You have it here with sodium, capital N, and a small a. Now, if you look at the top of the Li, you see a 3. That is the atomic number. Now you understand? So you have the atomic number of 3 for the chemical symbol of capital L and a small I, which is lithium. That's the name, or that's the element's name is lithium. So the element's name is lithium. The chemical symbol is capital L, small I, and its atomic number is 3. Right there, see it? Now down here you'll get the atomic mass unit, or capital AMU. That's the I'll get to it in a different video. But now you have the symbol, which is one letter with a capital letter, or H, as atomic number. Now the name of the chemical is hydrogen. Now you understand? So this is a capital N and a small a. See how it's written down like lithium? You have the first letter capitalized, and the second letter as a small case letter, which is A. And that's the chemical symbol for sodium. This is why you have to be careful, okay? You have to be careful with the naming, with the name of the elements and the name of its chemical symbol. It's not always the same, okay? Okay, so sodium, and although it begins with an S, SO, you know, if you're going to spell sodium, this chemical symbol is capital N and the A. You understand now? And on the top is 11. The number 11 is the atomic number, which is the amount of protons which are positively charged in the middle of the atom. I made a video on that. See here is we got Kashi. We see the K right there on the little Kashi, and we have here the K. Let's see if I can make it white here. K, okay. K is the atomic symbol for the element's name of potassium. See, so potassium starts with a P, but its chemical symbol is a capital K. You see what I'm saying to you? It has an atomic number of 19. You really have to be careful with these things because, okay, so understand that, okay? So that's how you read it. So now we go back to Kashi. Capital K-A-S-H-I. We have to rewrite this to fit this pattern here. You see? See what I'm saying to you? So we know that the K for potassium is capital K. We know that arsenic is the name of the element, and we know that the chemical symbol is capital A and a small s, because that's how it is in the periodic table of elements. And then we got capital H and you got capital I. So we know, right? Yeah, capital I is for iodine, and that's 53. And let me see if I can show you the 53 on the periodic table of elements. This book is very old, so don't always go, but here it is right here. I found it. See, 53. Right here, I. Can you see it? Let me see if I can focus it a little bit more. Can you see here? You gotta have a capital I for iodine. On top you have 53 for atomic number. And then you have down here the atomic mass, the AMU, okay? Which is the mass of the atom. Right here. But right here, 53 is atomic number. The atomic symbol is a capital I, and the chemical element's name is iodine. You got it? That's how it works. All right? Okay. So next I see Kashi at the supermarket or store, you can start naming symbols. You don't have to be a chemist or go to school for chemistry. Just pick out each letter. K is for potassium, capital A, small s is for arsenic. H, capital H is hydrogen. I, the small I becomes a capital I for iodine. And you have it. If you want to study the chemical symbols, you got 19 for K. AS, you got 33 for hydrogen, which is H, capital H. You got 1. And I, capital I, for iodine, you got 53. And then you had an atomic number. You got it now? So when you go to the store, I just point out each letter and name them. Okay? This is the beginning. So before you get to atomic number, first it's good that you understand the letters. Each letter represents a chemical symbol. That's more important in the beginning because when you do chemistry, you're going to see nothing but letters and atomic numbers and atomic mass and stuff like that. Believe me. So you learn how to use these masses, okay? And then you have to start to mix them up and do this and change the name to how can I put it? Like water, H2O, and you got to balance everything out. And it's more to chemistry than you think, but this is the beginning, okay? Potassium, AS is for arsenic, H is for hydrogen, and I is for iodine, okay? There you go. Okay, this is the Wise Owl 2 coming at you from the sea where I live. Over and out. Bye-bye.